Hiya!
John!
Hiya!
Thanks, Sean. That'll do it.
John, that's such a weird spell.
That's a weird spell to cast,
There we go.
I'm not judging you, but others might.
Right. Welcome to my base. We'll head over there, we'll have a look around, and then I'll explain what I spent most of my time on, because as you'll quickly realise, my base is definitely nowhere near finished. So this is my island. Chosen largely because it was just a nice small little island surrounded by a very deep moat.
I love the bridge. The bridge is so cool.
Yeah, building it was a real pain. And then we've got the two main structures on the island. So the house on the left, which is strongly inspired by, in fact probably identical to, a YouTuber that Sean and I watch. And then the windmill on the right, which I took a few designs and mixed together to make, and we'll look at why I made that in a bit. But first of all, a tour around the house. This was just really a starting house, somewhere to get set up, so I needed a magical table, because I went very heavily into the magic side of things. My kitchen, largely because there's a lot of food in this mod pack. And then just a general storage area with 995 billion essence in my experience crystal. Apparently. And then if we go up to the mezzanine, I've got my bed set up, and all of these books in the shelves are actually spell books or enchantment books, so you can kind of like right click on them and pick them up.
Oh, whoops.
Well, that's fine. None of them were anything too special, they were just a convenient little storage space.
Oh, you have to actually be quite specific, that's quite good.
Yeah. So this was like the starting base, and the idea was really that this was always just a centre of operations. We have the little magic circle, which was where everyone teleports to. This circle was not something I dug out, it was something I discovered. It was just a bare circle of stone cut into the dirt. I don't know why, so I made it my base. And then we have a gift from Kez that is addressed to Cater, and because my username is not Cater, I therefore can't open it.
Don't ever change that. Well, the port counts.
So there's that. And then if we go to the watermill, the windmill. So this is the windmill. Ignore the random jacks. They are gifts. In fact, we may as well get this over and done with. Over here, you'll notice.
What's this?
We have a statue of Jack, which did not apply for planning permission.
How did you build that? That's cool.
So that was assembled with this cannon here, courtesy of John and Kerry on Christmas Day.
Don't forget about Emo.
Emo?
This guy.
Oh yeah, we've got
Oh, cool.
the emo who wanders around just picking flowers and making sure nobody shows up who isn't welcome here. I gave him an exception for John just today, so he won't beat John up.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then if we go into the windmill, what makes this different to most Minecraft windmills, as you'll notice, it actually does have a central drive bar, which then feeds a cog system, which ultimately feeds an elevator that is currently not built. And this is where we start to see the pattern. So if we just hop down here, and this is really the main base.
It's so cool.
So I spent an embarrassing amount of time, probably too much time, trying to work out how I wanted this base to look, and then even more time, by far too much time, sorting the wood into colours and hues so that I had colour palettes for when I was building. So you'll notice on this side here we have the light brown to the dark brown hues. of all the different types of wood. On this side here, we've got the reds to the purples or pinks. And you'll notice it's a smooth gradient again. And this, this is where I just went a bit crazy. So we have purples to blues. We have the kind of browns to golds with a few exceptions, the darks. And then we've got all the magic woods that I needed for various bits of the Arcana stuff that I was doing. So that was part of it, and if I now
it does look really nice. That's the thing. I know it takes a long time, but it does look really nice.
Oh yeah, it's like, I'm glad I did it, but it is a bit bonkers. And then if we go up against this wall here, you can just walk through it while the spell's cast. And this is then the system in the back end, and every single one of these sections has one of these, where it's constantly growing these trees, harvesting them and populating the wood storage. So it's all auto refilling, so that I just always had the wood and every other sapling and everything that I needed, which was mainly useful while I was building.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, and then I guess the next thing to mention, so I went heavily into the magic side of things. This was ultimately going to be a multi-floor base with an opening into the sky. I never got round to that, ran out of time. But what we do have here are the bosses, so just like with Sean's Amber, I've trapped them in jars. And these jars then allow me to extract the resources that I wanted.
They're like little things.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I've got a few of the bosses there. I've got the Pig Leech King weirdly on fire, so I feel a little mean for this guy. And then I have Endermans, sheep, llamas, cows, just an unhatched egg with a skull, skeletons, stuff. And then we get into the main powerhouse for what I was doing, which was the magic, which I had minimal tech, mainly just refined storage so that I could store everything, and then about 1 billion rucksacks, because I discovered a way to store rucksacks inside rucksacks, which meant that I could run around with a lot of storage. And so these are the rucksacks I haven't yet finished emptying.
My God.
Just full of all the stuff I was collecting as I explored the world. And then I also have a bag on with 26 empty rucksacks inside.
My God.
Just so that I can carry everything I need to be able to carry. This opening in the floor then was going to go down to the next floor. As you can see, it's prepared and ready to go with the offshoot corridors, with all the create stuff I was going to build. Just picture it coming soon here in a neighbourhood near you. And then this elevator shaft does go down to bedrock, but I figured that was never going to happen, so I just gave up there.
Where's all the baby leviathans?
There were hundreds of baby leviathans on this floor.
Oh, yeah.
They killed themselves because they can't swim in oil, and there was oil on this floor for a long time. So that
I like
happened.
the gold floor. Whoever placed that is really cool and got tired of falling through when teleporting.
So the gold floor actually, it wasn't this large, it was just one block, but I extended it. Largely because you'll notice, for example, we have a lizard in this containment jar here. Any enemy that stands on this gold floor is immediately put in a jar. So that's just one of the configurations I've set up as a way to kind of capture the animals. I was going to have an official space for it, and I was going to try and set up a zoo, effectively, of every creature in the game. But again, I ran out of time. The only other thing to mention is we got the lovely little hammer.
Oh,
It's cool.
awesome.
Hammer's cool, yeah. That was from the boss.
Yeah, that was from the one that the rock music just started, and we were like, "What is this?"
What is happening?
So that is this part of the base. Now, if we go back to the front, it's probably worth me showing what I was really working on the whole time. So most of my time was spent trying to refine the magics. So we have a lot of magics available to us. For example, I have the ability to just touch any material, and if I switch to it and just mine out huge areas of any difficulty material just at the touch. And that spell was very useful, especially because it let me mine obsidian and other rare materials just immediately. I've got don't even remember what some of these spells do. I have cut spells, probably don't need to do that. Dispel. Oh, areas of effects, freeze. So I've got an area of effect, freeze, to freeze the floor. Oh yeah, and number 10, just a light, which is useful. And then we get on to all the other magics. Probably my favourite of which was this one.
Yeah.
But we also have this one, which you've already seen as I was doing the tour, but it's basically just creates a tunnel that you may not want to...
Goodbye, John.
Oh no, let me just leap back out of this. Okay, I'm back. And then I've got fireworks. Bit of fun. I have the ability to just go completely invisible.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Just farted really heavily.
And yeah, and then it just kind of gets a bit crazy. So you've got like wither skulls, blood drain, blood blades. Don't know what I just cast. Good luck. I've got a polar bear that always attacks Kerry.
Yeah, he really doesn't like me for some reason. Hey.
Bye, Kerry. I have the ability to just teleport to any location I'm looking at. I have a boost I can give to everyone, so you'll notice now you've got a shield, hopefully, around you. Top left, top right. Healing auras. A big shield. One sec. Let me put this in the sky so you can see. There you go. And the beauty of this is it's actually physical, so you can like step on it, which is really good for like getting somewhere. So yeah. What else have I got? I've got lightning, and I don't know what that is. Evasion, apparently. Oh yes, and I have infinite power. Oh no, sorry, John. I'm sorry. Let me deal with this.
I think it's because I shot
There we go.
You're welcome.
I have just the ability to cast fireworks anywhere that I want. I can just be like, have a firework there. Have a firework there. Ice bolts. Could you stop hitting me? Every time you hit me, I teleport. I'm back. Don't you dare. Timothy.
Ow! Ow!
And now you can't move. John. So yeah, so this was basically most of what I was doing was just building up various spells. Nothing survived an encounter with me. And then I guess the only other thing I did... oh yes, this is my real size. Everything else is just an illusion. But if I go all the way up, this is mainly used when I'm trying to catch someone's attention. And then this actually genuinely was useful, being able to go to this size, because then you can climb in one wide holes and do all the piping underground, because you can just stand under the pipes.
Yeah, that one is pretty useful.
So that was actually, yeah. But yeah, so I think, unless I'm mistaken, that is everything. I'm just quickly checking in my backpack for anything else cool that I have. I have Poseidon's Steed, which is I can summon some water animals. Oh, I have Knocked Out of Orbit. Maybe I should try that one.
What's that one?
What did it do?
I
You
have
in
no
orbit?
idea. I've ended up back at Edo.
What? That's not orbit.
Oh, someone had put a gate down. Who was that?
That's
Was
very
that you,
clever.
Sean?
No, I wish it was.
Wasn't it? I'm flying up. I'm taking a still shot from the side.
So yes, if I touch anyone, I think they just.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm being launched into the sky. Woohoo!
What else do I have? Oh yeah, Frosty Flames and Flash Freeze. These two are two that I tried not to use when possible. So Frosty Flames and Flash Freeze are fairly similar. If we just go to the other side of the bridge, I'll show you why I don't use these spells. So there's a skeleton just over here on the right. In fact, there's a few. Let me just get up here. I'm sure I saw one over here. Yeah, here we go. This skeleton here. Just going to cast this spell. Oh, that one wasn't the one I was thinking. It must be this one.
Is he inside?
So he is trapped inside the ice. And that ice is blue ice, so it won't ever melt.
Oh, God.
So it's a real nuisance of a spell in the sense that, like, PvP it's horrid because you can just
Oh lordy me!
enclose someone in
Fuck's
it.
sake!
I didn't even know Sean was there. I was going for the skeleton that was stood next to him. Amazing. But yeah. So that really is it for spells, I think. I don't think I've got anything else to show.
So welcome to Edo. This is going to be a brief one because we've done this 4 times now, thanks to Harris.
No, you're calling me out.
But yeah. So just quickly, this is my mine colony. It's mainly just to have a nice Japanesey looking town at the bottom of the mountain where I have my pagoda that I built.
It didn't work. I was trying to ride the whale, and I don't think you can.
No, you just go through them. But yeah, so this pagoda is like the first main building that I built. Then if we go over here, we've got the waystone for Edo. Then we've got our bees, our initial bee starter point up here, where I got all my crystalline bees from the nether and started automating their making of. Then behind that, we have the villager trading building. It's very nice. Inside, it's just a lot of villagers that have different types of enchantments. Over time, I built up on them. Then next is my initial iron farm. So this was a nice, cool looking iron farm where they like kind of die in a sauna. But I've had issues with it. They keep on spawning outside. / something keeps on hurting the villagers. So as a result, there's not 3 full health. So they don't spawn. But initially, it worked a dream.
Yeah, it was quite nice when it worked.
Yeah, it helped out a lot, didn't it? Then over here we have
It was just nice to watch the iron guys float down the street.
Yeah, right. Just have a little bath. But then, yeah, my essence farm, which is going crazy for the lily pads. And
The
then
mushroom man.
the mushroom man. Lots of mushroom mans about here. Then inside of the main pagoda is the first floor is my farm. Not my farm, my kitchen. So I had my little kitchen.
The very nice kitchen.
We have pet Jack.
Yes, the best one.
The best one. I collected birds on my travels, and this one is the noisiest.
That's why it's the best.
Yeah, it's always the best. First floor was my first attempt at a storage solution. I used functional storage with the drawers. Quite liked how it looked.
It looks great.
Yeah. Then the second floor is where I had all the drawers with every type of Croptopia, seed, food, tree, and any other trees that looked cool as well. Yeah. Got like, your lemon trees and your lime trees and whatnot.
I came in here quite a bit to get things.
I also stole from this room.
Stole lots of vanilla.
I can start from the room above.
Then in here was my foray into apotheosis and different types of enchanting, and my wall of apotheosis crystals, and my A2 storage system, which worked out nice. Well, everything kind of hooked up, which is lovely. And the next floor. So this was the main event down here. Had all my different types of bees. And loads of bees. So they're all simulated now, so you can't see them. But all manner of important bees with all their off products going into the floor. Cater was always dumbfounded at how difficult it was to get these bees, and I always said to him, it's if you put in the graft, you get what's your due, So
I think, Sean, the thing for me was I was just amazed how much you achieved working only in the evenings after work.
exactly. But yeah, later addition were all these amber blocks which contained the bosses. I have wannabes in these beehives behind them, which gather all the different types of drops from the bosses and then send them out back there. So just lots and lots of crazy high level. Your 1,000 pig leech arts is quite naughty. Then this was my early foray into this is where the essence farm comes out, and gradually, if you right click on the crafter, gets crafted up using the master infusion crystal from just basic essence all the way up. Oh, there we go. It's got too much. It's got too much essence.
Oh, it's full.
I know that.
Oh,
There we go.
it will start condensing now. Yeah, nice.
But yeah. So then, yeah, got loads of Insanium. Got some dragon bees in here. I didn't talk about those last time, actually. But yeah, got a dragon beehive. Loads of dragon bees. And yeah, love it, lovely, lovely. Then the next floor. This is where most of my power comes from. I built a reactor from power, which was good. Then got a load of books for the blood, for the evil craft removal of enchantments. So I whack stuff in here, whack a weapon enchanted here with the book, and it takes the enchantment off. That was quite important early days. These are all bloody bees in these ones, so they make
Sean and his bloody bees.
My bloody bees. Bloody bees, honestly. But they make blood, which then gets pumped into this dark tank, and then the blood infuses. Oh yeah, sorry, I have to infuse the book with blood and make it a blook.
The book.
Yeah, if you right click on the furnace, the blood infuser, it's got 64 blooks.
Oh yeah, book.
Yeah. Then in this side room was where most of my genetics came from. So the bees have genetics in them, or genes in them, which mean they work better or worse at different times of day, etc., etc. So I took some really good bees, and then I just gradually farmed them for a load of different genetic material that went into these gene indexes. Oh, I got a bee, like a breeding setup on the wall, which gradually comes down to this barrel here, which you can hover over the different cages and see the different types of bees that I have in there.
You've got a savannah.
Small.
Huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. They make something. I can't even remember. Here we go. We got a little farmer bee. There you go. He's flying around now. So that's what the farmer bees look like.
You got the.
Yeah, I got some villagers down here for trading. Found out quite late on in the day that if you put an apiary in front of a villager, there's that you get some dope deals from them. But better late than never. Then behind the stairs, we've got my first. What on earth is he?
Is this Savannah Enderman?
Yeah.
Trap.
Loads of. There's no amber bees about. Oh.
You just Pokeball him.
No, he's just attacking me.
But
Pokeball somewhere. Hang on, I need to get out. There we go. I got him.
You caught him? Okay.
No, I didn't catch him. Somebody else
I
catch
think
him.
he died. I heard him dead.
But yeah, these are all my different types of spawners. So lots of different types to get different bits. They've gradually changed over time, depending on what I need for drops. This is from Forbidden Arcanus. So this is where I get the Stellar Arcanus, or whatever it's called, to make my tools invincible, so they don't lose any durability. And then this behind us was it's a little mini farm that drops endermites and silverfish down here, and then underneath that fence should be a silverfish, which then attacks you wearing certain boots and holding a certain sword, and then you get loads of gems from it. It's a gem farm. It's cool. They'll go down the floor. So this was a space I made to start doing mechanism. Didn't really get
With your
that far
poor sheep.
into it. Yeah, with my solo singular sheep
Tortured.
being he's fed, he's happy.
He's all by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheered forever.
And then behind here we've got my experience farm. Well, it gathers all of the experience from all my farms and turns it into jellies. There's the below was where the wannabe started, but it's not really. It's not really that worthwhile looking at. So yeah, I think that's about everything. This initial floor with all the bees was like the kind of main one. So, which is where I spent most of my time.
Sure.
I think that is about it. I'm very chuffed with the pagoda. It's the first thing I built, and I think it's my favourite.
It's so good. So good.
So, but yeah,
Okay, cool. Sweet.
thank you.
Okay. So welcome to my base, or what is currently remaining of it. So this is the main entrance hall, which was going to be the city centre. Obviously, sans the city. We didn't get very far, but yeah, this was mainly intended as a hub, so that when people came in by the warp stone, they'd have a central landmark to navigate by. Hence the very grand chandelier and
Cool.
Yes.
an arch ceiling that took me forever to build because I didn't use a plan. I did it by eye.
It is good, like, especially when far away.
Yeah. Well, that was the hope. I envisaged people gliding out from here, and then the main build was going to be through the valley, which you can't see because it's night, but in the daytime it looks quite lovely. And once I'd separated all of the shrubs and stuff and built houses there, it would have been quite lovely. I was mainly focused on create with this build, so I didn't really touch many of the other mods. But I wanted to try some ideas with trying to automate every component of create and then build out a base that interacts with the other mods using create as the basis. And I got some of the way there, but not all the way. This is my first steam turbine, which I was very proud of. The idea was that if I needed to power a create contraption, I could just build one of these by cannon.
Yeah.
And it fit in with the ethos of the build. And in the end, this model ended up powering most of my base, but the other ones that I built were downstairs. I'll show you the downstairs bit in a bit. This is the first actual contraption I built. Obviously, you can't see much from here, but the idea was to build a renewable source of clay bricks and clay, which I got coming into those two drawers there. And if you come around the back, I can show you the entrance to the actual contraption, which has been hidden away here.
Oh, that's incredible. Wait, close it up for John to see on the...
Yeah, so it's two trapdoors. I'm using framed trapdoors.
Nice.
Visible.
So when it's closed, you just can't see it. And I've used this technique a lot on a lot of my builds. So if you come in, it's quite dangerous in here, so just be careful. You do have to crouch as well.
I'll stay outside.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving conveyor belts. Although this one is currently not moving. I don't know what's broken with it. Looks as though one of the... if it's not moving, it's going to be safe. It looks as though one of the linkages is broken. But
or is it just that it's backed up?
well, it shouldn't stop the conveyor belts from moving.
Oh yeah, it'll be chunk loading linkage issues when we upgraded the server.
Yeah, but there's grindstones up in the very top of the tower. Essentially, I made my life difficult for myself because I've built the structure and then tried to fit the contraption inside of it.
I was going to say, you've done an incredible job fitting the design into the space you had.
Yeah, it's
So cool.
yeah. So that was my first attempt, and this took me about 3 weeks to get actually working, and then created about one clay brick every 2 minutes. So wasn't very effective. My next contraption, which I'm far more proud of, is my log contraption, which the idea was just to build a sustainable source of stripped logs, because that was what I was needing for a lot of my creations later on. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks like a sawmill. It's everything that I wanted it to be.
So cool.
And I stumbled across the design for it. I'd love to say it was all planned, but I just happened to fall across this and it worked. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with this. And again, the entrance to the internals is back here. So if you come round to here, and then there's a trapdoor there that lets you in.
That's
And essentially all this is a number of bonsai pots that hop into the main vault here, with a lava bin out the back of the safe that throws away sticks and trees, and then it pipes the spruce logs up to a fanned conveyor belt that goes up to the actual log cutter. So it opens up, it blows up in under here, and then that then feeds across the cutter, which then comes down a second set of chutes and feeds back to my main base. The main point of this, the reason I wanted it this way, is that when I'm using logs, you actually see the logs being cut up here, which is just I just love that. It was a
Do you
nice
want me to
touch.
go grab some logs, Timothy, from your inventory?
You can do, yeah. Do you know where the box is?
Is it on your first floor?
First floor in the bottom corner, yeah.
I've got some oak logs on me.
Oh no, it's just to make the system run. So there you go. So now Jonathan's taken a stack. You can see it's now cutting them. I just love that. I love the way that you see everything in the world.
Yeah.
And that, as I say, that'll feed and backfill the drawer that I've got down in my base downstairs that I'll show you in a bit. And then the last major build that I made that I think I consider a success is my kelp farm. So I needed a lot of cooked kelp for the conveyor belts that I was trying to build, and I wanted to experiment with a gantry shaft. So this was my attempt at building a sort of, again, visible farm that you could easily see working. And I'll fire it. If you want to stay there and watch it, I'll fire the gantry and show you what it looks like. So this is on a standard timer. Every 3 minutes it goes. But
Nice.
it'll go forward,
Really cool.
mine the kelp, and then if you come in here, you can see it working inside
Yeah, this is cool.
when it makes its way back.
No, and then it actually gets cooked.
Yeah, so this is a cooker design I worked out on the previous world. I just love because you can see it again working in the world. I love this element of Create. It's and it's timed so that it cooks before it gets to the belts and everything. So yeah,
Very nice.
I love this, and as you can see, I've got thousands of kelp now. If you look at the vault, yeah, you don't want to fall in there. It's not a good time.
There's plenty of kelp.
Yeah, so I don't envisage running out anytime soon. But if you want to come downstairs, I will show you the main excavation. So this is what I was working on before I got distracted. Life got in the way, unfortunately. But this was going to be my living quarters here, just where I built a nice little, a nice to look at house that made it look like I was, actually living here. But then if you come down here, this is my experimental contraptions room. So this was me trying to work out the basic automations for building the andesite alloy, and then later on, I was trying to automate the actual framed. Where's it gone? The andesite casings and encased cogs and stuff. I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but this is all working from cobble as a base material. So, creating the cobble, mining the cobble, grinding it down to gravel and sand, processing it into what I needed, and then developing it into the products that I wanted.
I do prefer Savile and Grand as the materials, though, rather than gravel and sand. I'd much more prefer Savile and Grand rather than gravel.
Yeah, Savile and Grand is the desired one, but obviously it's a bit too expensive. And if you come down to the second floor, this again is, some of these builds are quite tall, so I had to put through the floor. This one was making glass for me, and then I've got my nether portal to a fortress, which I was very chuffed about. I was really worried about finding Blaze in the nether. I built this portal and dropped in straight onto a nether fortress with a blaze spawner, so I couldn't have been more lucky. I was very chuffed about that. But yeah, this is my crafter for the grinding wheels, and a couple of other things like my infinite lava source over here, and my infinite obsidian using the lava down below. And there's a lot of different things that I cannibalized as I was going through this base. The next major thing was my shaft itself. So if you follow me around to the stairs,
We're about to leave you a shot.
John.
He's being crude.
Yeah.
I see. Is everyone on?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll go down to the very bottom to show you how deep it went.
Wow, okay, we're still going.
So this was my initial sort of strip mining effort, and I actually used this to mine down to try to build a better infinite lava source, but I had issues with that. I couldn't get it to work properly. I think if I go up to floor -6, I believe it is, that'll bring you to the
Oh, Kerry, you made it! You got on that lift at the last second.
No, it's -3.
That was
Everyone's
literally.
still on?
Yeah, she stepped on as it lifted.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, this way. Okay.
So yeah, this is the top of the lava tank.
Oh my goodness, what the?
It was trying, so don't fall in the hole. I'm just going to open up a hole here. So if you look down, I was trying to build an infinite lava source. In the end, I ended up doing stacked cauldrons with dripstone because I couldn't get the infinite lava source to work. But this is just pumping lava and feeding blaze burners with straws, so that this piston will, this steam engine will just keep running forever.
So just for clarity, for those of us who don't use Create, we're stood like this entire metal floor is just the top of the tank.
Oh wow!
Is that what you're saying, Timothy?
Yes. So if I'd worked out the design, I later figured out what I'd done wrong. I could have made it work, but if I designed it as intended, this whole tank would be filled to the brim with lava, and then there'd be a pump at the bottom sucking out on an infinite lava source, and I could draw as much lava as I wanted, as quickly as I wanted, and it would never run out. So I could then, in theory, run as many steam boilers as I needed to power as much as I needed. But I couldn't get the game to register it as an infinite source properly, and I got frustrated and gave up, unfortunately. But yeah, so this was my my main sort of project. I got to the point where I could have any resource I wanted given enough time, but I didn't manage to actually build the systems to do that. So yeah, it's halfway there. But yeah, that was my the extent of my creations.
This is our island, Jacktopia, where birds can be free. Look at this one.
That is going to be a pretty
Go. Yeah, go. To the bridge.
What's that? Ominous.
Yes, it's so good. So we got this nice little bridge, which is probably like one of the first things built.
Yeah, I think it was like the first
Taking
thing.
the island. This lovely little train track above us. We were gonna build like loads of columns, but we never got around to that. So they just float magically.
Yeah.
Where you come onto that island, it says "Welcome to Jacktopia." There's always lovely like street lamps. So this is the first time I played modded Minecraft, and it was really intimidating at first, but I got into it slowly but surely. So mostly playing with like decorations first, I think, just being all like, oh, there's street lamps. I'm gonna put those up, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like just signage. I think you started this.
Yeah, but you this is yours. What yours, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can't remember.
Or maybe I did do it. Don't know.
Like all these benches.
Yeah.
Do you wanna show off your shepherd's house? So we
Yeah.
built all the little villager houses.
Yeah, so this one I built. This is a little shepherd's house. But I think I also upgraded it to have like a rhino,
The
a turtle, someone.
rhino that needed a separate enclosure.
I mean, there's a crocodile here, but so there was a crocodile. But yeah, this is the shepherd's house. He likes mustaches. He's got a little kitchen. And then yeah, it comes out
If
here.
you look out the window, I think you can see the fisherman and another bird having a bath.
Another bird having
Go, yeah, look.
Oh, what's this? Oh yeah.
There we are.
There's the fisherman on his boat.
Yeah.
Is he trapped in that?
No, he's fishing.
Should we do the fisherman as soon as we've just spotted him?
Let's just walk round organically.
Okay.
Where did you go?
So.
Oh, the butcher's. This
Butcher's
is the
place.
butcher's place. He's currently floating. But yeah, I liked you could put meat on display and all that sort of stuff. And the knives. The knives go on display. You go up here, this is his little bedroom. Oh, there's somebody else up here living with it.
Oh.
Oh. Quite a lot of our villagers are shacked up this way.
Yeah.
You're not even a butcher. He's a cartographer down here. Alright. Never mind. This villager is living dangerously, being this close to the machinery.
So, yeah,
Should we like push him in a little bit?
Yes. This is my Imperium farm. It's fun, but it's not as efficient as like the style that Sean uses in his base, which I pinched for the rest of it.
John, there's a parrot, the spawner parrot that would have been going around.
No.
They still survive.
This talk's not about parrots.
Yes.
So yeah, where should we go to next? Should we keep going along the path? Or?
Keep going along the path, yeah. Which way do we go? Up this way?
Should we do the fisherman first? Use the dead end.
Yeah, alright. So you want to go the other way then?
Yeah, let's see. Oh wait.
Yeah, keep going. There he is. There's a fisherman.
With his bee.
He's got a little fish sign outside, so you know he's a fisherman. I think this was one of the first villager houses I built.
Yeah.
More fish signage. Different barrels. Candles. It's a nice little house for him.
Yeah.
Not that he'll ever know.
Because you never let him out his boat.
It's not my fault he can't figure out how. Oh, there's loads of birds up here. No, come. Come to the roof. There's so many of them just flapping around, so happy. You're gonna miss them.
Oh my word, there is actually a whole family of birds.
Yes. As there should be. Oh, and all the little iron golems. I wanted to get more of Cater's magical creatures, but didn't get anywhere in magic at all. So Cater gave us one in this big red tower. That is kind of the center of Jacktopia.
I think so. So we turned off the path there to see the fisherman. Yeah, if we come up, we get to We don't really have. It's just the middle.
Yeah.
Our warpstone thing, wine golems. Which one to do first? You made an eagle guard's nest here.
Yeah, it's supposed to go by the
Guard.
castle. So this is the middle of Jacktopia. So you've got this big red intimidating building you can see for miles. With this little
That's kind of our home, isn't it?
yeah, with this little guard tower who's missing right now. Lots of statues. Nice little path. Oh yeah, and then I made it so that there was lava on the floor when you come in. These little sofas, the little globe for all the planets. So I wanted,
This is a different planet.
yeah. So I don't know how to get the rest of them. They come with the Ad Astra mod, and going to the planets doesn't necessarily fit. So don't know. We come up. This is like the bedroom, hence the bird in the heart. The alarm clock. Little fireplace, little balcony, so you can see out amongst the island. Little birds can sit down here. Ah, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
See if we can see the train.
there's no train today. Alright, we'll have to leave it. We'll see the train later.
Yeah, maybe we're too far away. So yeah, you come up the stairs again, and you've got this little creature whose name I forget. The fish tank. So we put some fish in. There we go, little fishies. John's gift, the little like red golem thing, living in the red tower. Played with the miniaturized like live villager thing to get little villagers, but also I just like that they're like little figurines. If we'd had more time, I would have made it look like a figurine cabinet or something. And then you've got like the tower. Oh my god, Sean's beans, the bees.
It's Sean's. Oh, it's Sean's.
Sean's beans. No, Sean's bees have been up here. They've encased birds and little creatures. We smash it, will they gonna? Oh no, let's not let it go. Dead now. Yeah, little dogs and birds. I messed around with the magic a little bit to make some of the Christmas hats. I think I did some other bits with the little magic, but not much. And then, yeah, more decoration stuff. This was like decorative plant stuff. That's the bell tower where Quasimodo lives, and also his partner because they've all shacked up like that. So if we go back down again. Go into, what did I call it? Yeah, it's the bird bell tower.
The bird bed.
And I tried to shovel the little like work benches stuff that were just in the middle of the town into here. There's a little like downstairs just because it was on like a slope. So I built what's supposed to be Quasimodo's home, but I don't think he really comes down here. And then I just built like little trapdoors to go into the bit that existed here already.
This is like a natural mine.
Yeah, and it's quite extensive. Like if we go down a little bit, this was quite overwhelming to try and go into, having never experienced modded Minecraft and not know what to do with all the different blocks you get. There's so much stuff. But yeah, kind of useful. Going back up. Yeah, we'll leave that little iron golem down there. Do you want to go up this way?
Yeah, you can do.
I quite liked working with the glass windows and all the types there were. That was fun. We can go up to the bell tower, where Quasimodo and friend is. Different and friend.
You sound kind of pissed that they've all shacked up.
They just don't go to the bed that I assign them. They don't seem to care for that. They just go where they want. Outrageous.
These bells look very stealable by you. They're the same kind of.
Yes. And then should we go to Jackie Cathedral next?
Yeah, should we do?
Yeah, let's go. Excuse me, Quasi.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is your Jackie Cathedral.
Another Kerry creation.
Making use of the like ironworks and stuff you get in this game, and all the gravestone stuff like you get. So some of the mods give you like gravestones and bosses, and then there's like the souls one. I don't know what it's called
Yeah, I
officially.
can't remember.
But you get like different souls, and then sort of made some. But it looks really. So yeah, the cathedral is mostly just an excuse to have the cemetery. And then you go inside, and there's this big
Yeah,
jack window.
I forgot about that.
Yes, it's the most important part. And then these mod items come with the arcane thing, which are just here for funsies, really.
Glorified Jack.
Oh yeah, that's what the seed that grows here. So yeah, there's wheat seed, which is my stand-in for millet seed, and rice. They're great. And then I built a little balcony for a dude to live here, which I think looks kind of nice. But I think he's just chosen not to live here and to live with someone else, which is also annoying. There's some sort of red thing in the cemetery. Caught in their amber.
Yeah.
That
What
was
should we
really
do next? Oh, who's this? I don't remember this one. The
Oh, the library, yeah. I
Don't
built
think I've
the
been.
library. I tried to go with like different villager types and then build the building. So I think Jack Cathedral would have been for one. And then yeah, this one would have been the librarian. So yeah, I just went with blue. Oh yeah, this little chicken pane is the best one. Pane.
Oh my god, it is a chicken.
And I quite liked all the different bookshelves you could get. Look at all these.
That is cool.
You can make like little empty ones at the
It's a
top.
face in this one.
It's like a pufferfish, I think, or something like that.
Cool. Very, very cool.
And the sofas are cool, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, a little functional library. All the little flowers you get from one of the mods. More of the glass window. Oh, one of the villagers has got by the bees.
Oh no! Sean's wild amber bees strike again.
Yeah, do you want to talk about your farm? So we've got this little farmer here, but the real farm is John's farm.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the what's it called?
I don't have the props.
What is it called?
Refined storage.
No, it's like can we not hear the guys? The guys just be real quiet. Or...
No, I've muted them.
No.
I've muted them.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, I don't think I have muted them actually. I can be, yeah, I can be Sean.
Sweet. Mystical agriculture is what it is. So yeah, this is you might need to fly up to get a sense of scale. But yeah, so it's for making loads and loads of stuff. Kind of like what do I call it? I kept calling it the farmer decks. That's it. The farmer deck. So it makes all sorts of stuff. Diamond, emeralds, all the various bits and bobs, some boss items, but not an awful lot of boss items. Nether stars. Yeah, all sorts. But it's all hooked up beneath into refined storage, which just scoops it all out. That's the farm. Where are you going?
Keep going this way. Just go round to the windmill.
Yeah, alright. But
Little
not the
farmer
station.
house.
Do the station last.
Yes. The little farmer house before he got murdered. And cooking.
He's in amber. He's
Got-
up.
No, I don't know if you can get him out very well, right?
True.
He's got a little garden where he grows the slow plants. Yeah, he's got a nice little house and cooking stuff. And then I forget what this guy's deal was.
Yeah.
But yeah. He's also probably shacked up with someone else.
Or is he the hunter?
Yeah, he might have been.
So this is the other part of mystical agriculture, the altar thing that you built a lovely structure around.
Yes, I did really like the class.
Make lots of seeds and numbers and what have you. In this way, we go towards the rocket, which we should do. We'll do towards the end. These are portals. We've got a couple of portals.
Yes, these were fun, yeah. Mod portals for adventures. They were fun to figure out.
Yeah. If we follow the path back a little bit down here.
This is the little Christmas area.
Oh yeah, the Christmas area.
Yeah, we didn't really get to do. So, built a Christmas tree, put lots of presents under it.
Lovely.
I put the wrong names for all the presents so no one can open their presents. So here they remain. Lots of Christmas dinners. Oh wait, yeah, let's sit down. Oh yeah, you can get different kind of plates in the mod. So they're all like different colours, as well as the lights. And then this guy sells you plants, but he's kind of like the barman. And then this thing is like Christmassy and attractive. He's from one of the mods. There's loads of them running around, but yeah, he's got to stay here because he's Christmassy with the antlers. All right, where do you want to go next?
Should we do the industrial sector?
Yes, John's industry. Mine's like a little village doing like little things, and yours is just the capitalist dream.
Yeah. So in here you've got the power generation and the refined storage. So it stores everything in there. The reactor, which is fed by the farm, the farmer Dex thing. In here is the massively over the top steam engine that powers everything.
I never wanted for anything whenever I needed to build.
I provide for my woman.
I got all the blocks I needed.
Might as well continue with create. So create comes out this. Covers this extremely ugly warehouse. In here on the right, I experimented with making higher grades of essence, but it's all a bit fiddly. It's not that quick, so I just kind of did it for show more than anything in the end. Opposite that is crafted for making mechanical wheels or grinders and such and things. And then the rest of the warehouse, you've got unheated mixing, which is so these are all just various tools that you can use and create to do things. And I tried to leave them so that you could make whatever recipe you wanted. Kind of successful, kind of not. Yeah, precision mechanisms, andesite or something like that. Casings, that was it. That was for making casings. Opposite that is where I made.
You've labelled it as bioethanol production.
That's it, bioethanol. So this is where I stole a bunch of vanilla from Sean and made loads more vanilla, which the seeds get pumped down into seed oil. The vanilla gets made into something or other, and then it makes biofuel, and then it powers that giant steam engine that you saw. Cool. If we come out of there, and come this way towards shore. I'm not really sure, because I can't quite remember what all this does, so I'm just going to
I think mostly murder in here, is it not?
So, what is this one? What is this one? Industrial foregoing. I thought I'd give that a go. So yeah, this makes some of the base material upgrade, but isn't very interesting.
Oh.
And I'll make this super quick because I'm not even sure if you'll hear me over the count. So, the next floor up is just owl breeding and murder automated.
Look at these poor baby cows. What's happening to them?
I don't know what the light is. I don't know what that is. That's new. So anyway, they get bred and they grow into adults and then they're instantly just turned into purple goo. The next floor up.
Right,
This is
floor.
like mob spawner farmer thing. So in there is this is a combination with pressurized or pneumaticraft repressurized, I think it's called. So then this is all powered by pressure. So if I turn it on, it just starts spawning, and then industrial will go and spawn the mob and captures their essence and their items.
This is chaos.
Like the pressurized spawn, just insane. But yeah, all the items get captured, all the essence, and then if we go another floor up,
I told you it was just a building with murder in the
next
industrial
floor,
state.
next floor's so in here, industrial foregoing spawns of wither, which is then being mined by a bunch of lasers at the top. It breaks pretty much every time we do anything with the server, or there's a weird time skip or anything like that. So it's not very reliable, but it made enough. What is it? Ether gas. That's it. I mine its skull for ether. And there's a couple of things, including nuclear bombs that don't work.
Yes, nuclear bombs.
So then if we come up to the top, so there's no stairs for this, you have to just fly to the roof. This is where I make the spawners. So there's another mod where you get Pokeballs. You capture a mob in a Pokeball, and then you put it in this system, and it spawns them inside this glass. And then at the bottom of that is like a Ghostbusters spirit catcher thing. And it sucks them into that, which then makes a core, which you put in the spawners. But I haven't got anything in there at the moment. This thing, Kerry needs me to point out. So if you turn this on.
Yes, the best one.
It makes birds.
This is how we keep the island populated against the amber bees.
This is how we keep the server lag down by spawning birds. And so yeah, if we drop all the way to the bottom now, and come along this way. Oh yeah, a little garden for the various
nice
warehouse minions.
Oh, I like the little greening.
It's where they can spend their lunch breaks.
Oh, have a smoke break.
Have a smoke. So in here's my pneumaticraft repressurized building. So all the corners of the building are actually pipes. But anyway, this is the pressure chamber where you make various materials. Then if you come stand on the lift, this works about 50% of the time. So we'll see what happens. But on the wall, you should see a menu of floors.
Yeah.
If you click oil refinery.
I do not know what you're going.
No, you got it. Yeah, sweet. So this is the oil refinery, which is part of pneumaticraft and getting various oils. There's a balcony out the back. So I quite like the balcony.
You do like giving your workers some views. Oh, they've got a little lunch area.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Actually, can you see it from the balcony? Yeah, if you look over the balcony, you'll see like a white bridge thing. Yeah, down there.
Oh, yeah.
That was going to be a coliseum where I was going to put the spawners for the various bosses.
Yes, that would have been cool.
Because they're quite big. That'd be quite fun. Oh, the train's going by.
Oh, do you think the birds are dying to trains? I think they might be dying to trains. He's going to die next time. Look, he's just sat on the train.
Oh, come on in. I didn't know they were doing that.
I reckon that's where they're going. What happened?
Alright. So back in on the list, we've got the next floor, which is the assembly room, but also power generation. It's like a supplementary power generation. Don't fly in here.
Okay,
You'll probably go flying. But in there is it turns electrical energy into pressure. And then up here I made miniguns, which are like kind of somewhat funny, but also not. So it's fun.
Has it got your face on it? Is that what this is?
Yeah. So that thing pressurizes anything I'm holding. It's pressure. So when I'm using a minigun, if this chunk is loaded, it's unlimited pressure.
I'm also kind of loving that I'm looking out the window and it's like.
Next floor is biodiesel.
Yes, it's cool.
And this is making biodiesel, which I can't remember why I was making it. It was something to do with making something. I think it was silicon, making silicon renewable. I can't remember how it works. So then, if we just go to the top. Oh yeah, it's just more power gen.
Can I just very quickly kill some of these birds because it's chunking the server?
Yes.
So we can spawn more.
The spawner should be off, right?
Yeah, it is off.
Should the switch be on or off?
It should be off. Otherwise, it's just gonna.
It was on, so I've just turned it off.
Oh, what Joker did that? That'd be why there's so many of them.
Oh my god!
You're welcome.
Oh my god, Jerry!
Oh, it's beautiful.
They're getting slaughtered.
That's my brother.
It's so beautiful.
It's so make sure you get shots of birds just everywhere.
Everywhere they are. Okay, kill it.
I have to swipe forward to kill them.
I was just looking out the window and I could just see loads of birds going by, and I thought, even that seems like quite a lot. That's nice.
I was wondering how long it would be until somebody noticed.
Oh, now there's ghost birds. Okay. Oh.
I told you the pressurized spawners are nuts.
There we go. I think mostly that's them dealt with. There were hundreds. Oh, there's a load down here.
I could just see them floating by. I was like, oh, how magical! But it seems like there's quite a few.
Alright, if we come to the entrance of the pressurized spawner buildings, you just jump off basically.
Jump off which direction?
Yeah, that one.
This one.
And that should be at the bottom.
Sorry, lightning will stop soon. I'm just doing the last. There's so many birds down here.
So many.
Alright.
You're like, I will cleanse this place. You can't cleanse Jack Island.
We keep going?
Yeah, let's keep going.
So this is the back of the steam engine, which is kind of initiated by a windmill in case, reloading the chunk messes things up. Windmill should get things.
I don't know why the chunk would be messed up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't get distracted. It's just the windmill.
It's lovely. I love the windows. And you built them using that copy and paste thing, right?
Oh yeah, my initial plan when going into the server was just to have an island of loads of windmills. But it turns out it ruins the frame rate. So I cancelled it and went to the Steam engine.
Did you go outside again?
Yeah, we'll go outside. And I think, oh wait, I guess there's a little bit more actually. If you come to the left and just fly a little bit out. It's just a little bit of the background of
Oh yeah.
some of the inner workings.
And
So-
the cicadas are here, aren't they?
Yeah, that's accurate. So Sean made Kerry some, what was it, oil? Oil?
Yes, to go to space.
Yeah. There's an altar here for making some of that end farm thing. Down here I've got, this is generating lava. It like drips into the cauldrons, makes lava. I've got a larger set of it underneath. Just imagine that, but bigger. Just by the water wheels, got a stalactite thing farm that just makes loads of those, which I use to make the oil. And then yeah, there's just actually one more bit if we go to the centre of town.
Oh, we've got to show off the space stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah, we do space stuff. I'm just about done. Sorry.
No, don't say
One
sorry.
more thing.
Don't say sorry.
So there's a trapdoor down here which goes into a lot of the hidden pipes and what have you. So this is a lot of refined storage. There's a lot of like seeds and essences and things going around in here. Various blocks of craziness
Oh yeah.
along here. Just like this is underneath the farm now, so this is how it's all linked up.
Yes.
And it just goes on and on.
So also, if we come out this way, we go to the bottom floor. We can segue into the space stuff.
Yeah.
There's more stuff down here.
I think it's just
And the space bees.
Oh yeah, we'll get to the space bees as well. The space bees really saved my butt. So this is the lava floor, but also it's got all this workshop stuff. So this was pretty cool. You can build like bulbs and things which you need. And then over here is like the spaceship maker. So you kind of like put your parts in here and you get out. It just kind of floats at the top. You need fuel, which is what this guy is. Some oils there. And Sean's bees really helped out here. And then you also need to make air, so like oxygen. So that's what all this is. And then you can also make another kind of fuel, but you know, why when there's so much fuel here? Because of the oil collecting bees. Yeah, so I was playing with the space mod, and this space launch station was not always out in the open. It used to have a castle built around it. Yeah, it had a castle built around it, so no one would know what I was up to. So up here, I was building a secret space science station to launch from. And then yeah, I think I launched it when Kato and Sean were here and just went to space. I can't remember if you were here too, Tim.
I think I saw it, but I think it was the second or third launch that you were doing.
Yes. So yeah, that was very funny. Launching from here to first mission in space, not telling anyone, and just being like, because it probably goes up all the way. It's quite nice. Maybe I should do it actually. Should go to space.
You should climb in, Timothy.
Yes, there we go.
How do I get back?
I've also put fuel in it, so don't crash it. There'll be fuel. Come back. There's also a way zone. Off it goes. Beautiful. You'll also kill any pets accidentally if you have them when you go to space.
Oh yeah, what was it? A wolf, and you made a grave for him.
Yeah, it gives you the message that it got destroyed by a rocket.
You're looking good.
Here we go. We can see you now. Beautiful. Perfect landing. Ah, excellent. You made it.
It's a lot smaller than when I set off.
Yeah, I think this is like just the lander. So if you hit it, it will turn back into the rocket again. Yeah, nice.
With all the fuel as well. Wow.
And yeah, the different tiers. I needed these bees that Sean got for me because each of the planets has like a kind of orb, but they get more and more sparse the further you go. So it would have taken me forever. But luckily, the
Space bees.
bees managed to find the stuff.
Space bees.
So that was pretty important in being able to build the rockets and the little
Is it
rover.
refueled, Timothy?
Oh yeah, the rover.
Yeah, I've refueled it.
There's a little rover that is amazing. Don't know where it is. Are you off to? You got a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
I'm off to space!
Travel safe.
Get him, Sean.
Travel safe. Industrial bit. Oh yes.
Yeah, so this is just making train tracks, really. Like, create train tracks. It's stopped because it's full, so if I take a bit out, it makes like obsidian sheets for like dripping lava on them over here. Yeah, dripping lava.
Oh nice.
Obsidian. But yeah, and then yeah, it makes train tracks.
We were gonna have such big train ambitious plans.
Oh yeah, the jack. Yeah, we had big train plans that did not pan out. Right, I've got this one other bit.
I was wondering if you were going to do this.
Yeah, I forgot about it until just now.
I was gonna
Yeah.
remind you.
Into the super secret trapdoor.
Has it been configured ready to run?
I don't know, so we're gonna wing this, all right? And then take a seat. Take a seat, please, including you, Kerry. And then yeah, so part of this, all the mod pack is you have to make a star at the end of it. It's kind of like an achievement for you've completed the mod pack, so to speak. So I made this.
So cool.
Sadly, the fireworks isn't working. The fireworks are meant to be dispensed out the side. Why is it not working? I'm sorry.
No.
I can't be bothered to find out what pieces it's missing.
It's missing 2 pieces of purple.
Oh wait, I've got them on me.
There you go.
There it goes. Oh, I'm really pissed the fireworks aren't working.
We saw it working once upon a time and it was amazing.
It was. Thank you, Terry.
And you didn't tell us what it was, so I was just blown away.
So yeah.
So cool.
So the final star. Oh wait, final star requires for all the modium is not this. It requires this layer. So it doesn't make the star, but it makes Patrick's star.
Yay! Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can have
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
Sorry, I got dropped.
Oh no.
Did we lose audio, or was this?
No, audio is recorded separately.
Weird.
I mean, I'm not recording the game audio because I'm assuming that's being picked up by carriers.
No, I'm wondering if you got dropped from Discord.
No, just disconnection.
Oh yeah, if you're down here anyway, actually, this is playing the Dragonborn theme. And then yeah, all the various bits.
This is really cool, John.
I thought it was
Very
really
cool.
splendid. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, that's that. I'm glad I got to show you that, Tim.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's really cool.
Yeah. It's cooler with fireworks. Right, should we all gather for the train and the send off?
Yeah, let's go to the centre and then go to
Did
the
someone
train.
close the trapdoor?
Oh yeah. Are you still down there?
Yeah. I'm out.
So many birds.
It's appropriate.
Look at this, Kerry. Look at this little family that's gathered.
Oh wait, where are you? Let me find you.
That's you right now.
I don't mean to press you guys, but the train will be here in 45 seconds.
Oh!
Oh
You're
no!
trying to hide the back.
Unbelievable.
Alright, through the Christmas dinner, past the church, past the big red building, the bell tower.
Yeah, this is the train station in Jakarta.
Jakarta, yeah?
Like,
The screens are working, they just need the train to arrive for some reason, so I haven't set it up right. The Iron Jack.
Here comes the train.
oh, quick, Kerry. Alright, so the first carriage at the front has proper feet, but they're all in the centre. So just pick a seat in the centre column.
Oh, I can't get in.
Why not?
My footsteps.
Crouch walk. Does that not do it?
I think I just picked up your shoes.
Okay, there we go. Wow, that was quick.
So yeah, this is the train. Runs off Create. It's driven by a bird. And yeah, it just goes round Jacktopia.
We had such grand plans
Such
to
grand
put it
plans.
to go to everyone's base.
Yeah,
We
I know
ran
that
out.
feeling.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess this is goodbye for the Minecraft server.
Was the train meant to take bits of the station with it?
No.
Okay.
What's it taken with it?
What's frozen?
Was the train meant to stop?
It's taken like the bits of the station where the doors are.
Brilliant.
Are we here?
No, it's banking out a little bit. There
It's
we go.
struggling a bit.
Or the bird. Here we go.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that before. So when you get off, if you just watch the back carriage, John, these little triangles here will just go with it.
I've never noticed that.
I've never noticed. Let's have a look. Let's go have a look at our conductor.
I think I know why it is.
Oh, it'll just be because it's glued to it, but...
Okay.
That's amazing.
Goodbye!
Oh man, I never noticed that.